Hi guys, it's Serenity here, and we'll be reading Omen of the Stars, Warriors Night Whispers. Okay, let's start with the first page. Well, not the first page, but chapter 1. A yell sliced through the shriek of battle. Sharp with grief, more than rage, Dovepaw ducked out of Toadfoot's way and spun around. Firestar! Firestar! The ThunderClan leader was being dragged away across the battle-crowded clearing. The grass glistened crimson behind him. Birchfall sank his teeth farther into Firestar's scruff and heaved him over Spider-Leg's shoulders, then helped carry him away into the trees. Horror pulsed through Dovepaw. Around her, the fighting was shuddering to a stop as cats seethed their claws and stared in bewilderment. Firestar's deputy, Brambleclaw, his broad shoulders wet with blood, padded toward Blackstar. The ShadowClan leader didn't look up. His head was bent over a dark ginger pelt. Brambleclaw dipped his head. The battle is won, he growled. The clearing is ours. Do you concede, or shall we fight for it again? Blackstar flashed a look of burning hatred over his shoulder. Take it, he hissed. It was nothing worth the blood that has been spilled here today. As Brambleclaw backed away, Dovepaw recognized the ginger pelt. Russet Fur, is she dead? The ShadowClan deputy laid unmoving, apart from the blood that trickled from her lips. Her clanmates began to step carefully past the ThunderClan warriors and head for the pines. Scorchfur, Tigerheart, and Rollingclaw stopped beside their leader, while Scorchfur nudged Blackstar to his paws and guided him gently into the trees. Tigerheart grabbed Russet Fur's pelt and slowly, gently heaved her onto Rollingclaw's shoulders. Then in silence, they followed their battered clanmates into the mist-wrapped trees. Dovepaw stared after them, the energy draining from her as she saw Tigerheart's tail snake into the shadows. She looked around for Ivypaw. Her sister was helping Blossomfall limp toward the forest. Come on, Blossomfall, Ivypaw was murmuring to her clanmate. Japheth will fix you up. There was no hint of their past quarrels in her mew. Squirrelflight was checking Leafpool's wounds, while Leafpool scanned the battlefield, her eyes round with worry. Lionblaze is okay, Squirrelflight reassured her sister. Brightheart lay panting on the grass, her one good eye so wide that a circle of light showed around the blue. Cloudtail nudged her with his muzzle. Come on, you'll feel better once you start moving, he urged. Brightheart let out a low moan as she hauled herself to her paws. Bramblestripe, one ear torn, surveyed the flattened grass. I think we showed them, he declared. Hazeltail glanced up at him with scorn in her eyes and pressed closer to Mousewhisker, lapping at her sister's bleeding, ruffled fur. Show them what? She muttered between licks. How much blood can be spilled in a pointless battle? Only Lionblaze looked uninjured. A smear of blood stained his flank, but Dovepaw knew it wasn't his. She frowned, doubts flocking into her mind like starlings. Lionblaze was part of a prophecy, like she was. His power was the ability to fight any cat, any creature at all, without being hurt. Why couldn't Lionblaze have saved Firestar? What's the point of having all that power if he couldn't help his leader? In front of her, Brambleclaw crossed the stained grass, where Russet Fur had lain. He touched the tip of his tail to Lionblaze's shoulder. Russet Fur was too old for this battle, he murmured. It was your fault she died. Lionblaze hung his head. Oh, StarClan, Dovepaw belly tightened. Lion Blade kills Rutherford. Her mentor looked shattered, his eyes dull. She hurried to his side and pressed against his flank. She felt utterly helpless. Her power was the ability to hear and see things that less Her power was the ability to hear and see things that were happening far away, much farther than other cats could sense. She should have known that ShadowClan had been up to. Instead, it had been her sister, Ivypaw, who had told Firestar and that Blackstar was planning to invade ThunderClan's territory and steal more land for hunting. Had StarClan sent a dream to Ivypaw because Dubpaw had refused to use her powers to spy on the other clans? Maybe if Dubpaw had been listening and watching, as Lion Blade had asked, she'd have known what ShadowClan was going to do. She could have warned Firestar about it before there was no choice left but to fight. Could I have prevented this? She felt Lion Blade's warm breath as he touched his muzzle to the top of her head. Come on, he whispered wearily. Let's go home. Dubpaw pressed close to Lion Blade as they trudged on heavy paws through the whispering trees. Okay guys, that was chapter 1. I will be reading you chapter 2 next.